Sunday.
Happy Sunday, everyone.
Don't fucking.
I made sure it's closed this time. Don't beat me. All right, everyone. Happy Sunday. So, just posted the new short of the pumpkin reveal. If you guys would like to go
hope you play along.
As I dropped the damn thing, wasn't expecting that. So, we hope everybody's had a good weekend. We hope that I know it's late, but we're up. So whoever wants to join us is fine, I guess. All right, so today's topic is oldies. Somebody asked Emily about oldies, and so we're going to talk about oldies today. But before we talk about the oldies, we're going to give you some history. Yes. At least our history, right? Because I don't know. I think it's good to give a foundation of the, not just like, where we are now or how it came about. We're going to tell you how it came about. Yes. So let's give you a little bit of background. We're sisters. I'm older. I'm like 3 years older than her, almost 4. But we have older siblings, and our oldest sibling, she's like 10 years older than me, and she's
12 years older than me.
Wow, that's it. So maybe she's 9 years older than me. Yeah. Anyways, so let's give you a little bit of history. So our dad is from Texas. He was from South Texas, Kingsville, Texas, King Ranch. You know, if anybody knows, familiar with that area. And so growing up, he was into the blues, like Muddy Waters, very southern roots. Yeah. A lot of blues, Cajun, Zydeco, and then you got who's the guy that sings "Just a Dream"? Oh, Bill something. I can't think of his name right now. But anyway, so country, Elvis Presley, Dolly Parton,
Hank Williams.
Yeah, come on. I'm so lonesome I could cry. So I think those are oldies. But then our mom, her being from Mexico, and both my parents were born in the 50s. So our mom's era was rock and roll. She loves rock and roll. She'll dance anything rock and roll. She loves music too. She loves rock and roll. So rock and roll, those Absinthe, Teen Tops, the Blue Devils. I think they're called. Yeah, all of them. What's that other guy called?
Maybe some aren't familiar, but
Let me think of that guy's name. Hold on. It's one that did with Ramon Ayala. Can't think of his name. Ay, Dios mío. I can't think of his name right now. But rock and roll era. So you got the two parents, one that likes the country, one that likes the rock and roll. My dad liked Elvis Presley as well. So then they like that music. And then, Tejano music as well, because my dad was from Texas. So, Texas Tornadoes, Freddie Fender, Agustin Ramirez, all these different, Little Joe. But they were really like more like, but like Little Joe. Los Dos Gilbertos. Damn, who else? Flavio Longoria. All of those like old school Tejano musicians as well. So then you got them, right? So growing up, we had a little bit of different genres of
everything.
Then you got the siblings. You got one who's a metalhead, so she likes Metallica. All that. Okay. Welcome to the Jungle. What do they call them? Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses. Okay, then you got the other sister who, that one, thought she was gangster or something. I'm not.
She was all into the
Chicano, Latino. Yeah, so she was into the fucking I don't even know who was in the 90s. She liked the whole NWA and all that stuff. Yeah, she could do the dances and all that stuff, and now the oldies. So I guess now they're considered Chicano oldies, right? Yeah. That's when most people recognize what they're called.
Well, that's the label, like on the whole, like
CD, right?
The whole genre.
So yes, Bretton Woods. Commodores, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
See.
Who else, Emily? Rick James. Well, he's more like 80s.
Yeah, the whole, like Mary Wells.
Yes, Mary Wells.
¿Quién más? James Brown. Who knows? I see.
Yeah.
The popular
So let's go back to this whole oldies thing.
Roger,
so when we think of oldies, at least when I think of oldies, I think of all of those across the board. So when we do like volunteer work and we're in charge of the music list, I do a little bit of everything. Elvis Presley, little rock and roll, little Metallica.
Like I like the 50s era, so I like the doo-wop.
You like
I like the doo-wop. I like that. Leslie Gore,
Tell them what they sing. So they don't
like that one. What was that?
Now it's Judy's turn to cry. It's my party and I cry if I want to. That's Leslie Gore. What's that one that we just heard the other day? I never heard that one.
You don't own me.
You don't own me. You don't know me.
Own me.
I always thought it said you. Okay, so that's an oldie too. And then. Now my style again. Let's go back. So she's doo-wop. Emily likes the doo-wop. She'll tell you Miss Magic Moment. She likes all those songs.
I like all those.
That's her thing. So when you see posts of the oldies, that's Emily. Yeah, that's Emily. That's Emily's choice of music.
Well, not so much the Chicano oldies,
go-to.
That's more like the doo-wop and all that. I like
the doo-wop. And then me, I like more like I would say the 70s, Mexican music 70s, like a lot of the like La Migra. Yeah, like the or
like that. It's like vampire.
Yeah, it's kind of vampire. Like like los muecas, you know. Indita mía, si no me quieres. A lot of
yeah.
So the oldies. That's what I like, the oldies. But yeah, getting back to whoever the viewer was, I can't remember what his name was, but getting back to his comment about oldies. That's what I refer. I don't know if you.
The question was like when you barbecue, you know, with family, like what jams you play, and so it was just a little bit of everything.
I would have to say though, in our household, I'm talking about growing up, Ramon Ayala. It had to be Ramon Ayala. My dad had this whole polkas tape, and it was like the same tape he'd play all the time. So start off with that tape, and it had like, if you guys want to check them out, that's a good playlist. It's Ramon Ayala's polkas. You can look it up in Redobas, and it starts with el oso negro. And those are good ones. But yeah, those polkas, and then what others? Remember, that was always the tape. It seemed like, and then he'd go into like Elvis Presley, one night with you.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
And then my mom, she really likes the Aspens and like the
the popotitos,
la plaga, popotitos. Yeah,
that's her like go-to. She's like plays it all her videos.
Oh, I know, but she also likes Los Caminantes too. My mom likes the what's that one? That stupid song she always plays. Elena, something Elena.
Yeah, that one.
I don't remember the fucking name.
What? ¿Qué más?
So anyway, so that's the thing with the oldies. What else do we know about just the oldies? Mm-hmm. So I don't know what kind of oldies you guys like, but have you noticed though?
What?
Like the cliche oldies. Who would you say would be a group that's very cliche?
Cliche? Are we talking about like in the genre of rap? Yes. I mean, oldies.
Yes.
I would say Angel Baby.
Oh gosh,
cliche.
I think I'm over that one.
Cliche, yeah. That Angel Baby, I'm Your Puppet.
Who sings? Is it Bloodstone? Who sings Natural High?
Isn't it Bloodstone?
Is it Bloodstone? I think it is Bloodstone. That one, I'm kind of like over them.
Yeah,
I would say those are like I don't.
The top like annoying oldies,
like most played, you would say.
Yes, would be Angel Baby. Try Me. Well, Try Me, I still like it. It doesn't get over. But
Angel
I'm
Baby.
Your Puppet.
Oh, see, I kind of like I'm Your Puppet.
I like, fine. I like I'm Your Puppet as well. All right, so Angel Baby.
Angel Baby's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Natural High.
Natural High, yeah. Esa también.
I'm kind of
over that one.
Please don't let me be. It's a good one. I like that one.
That one's
kind of.
It's getting a little played out now because everybody's using it.
I don't think I've heard it too much.
They're using it a lot of.
Well, you would know because I don't really follow. That so yeah, I would say that one. It's like us. Like I get so annoyed after a while when I'm doing live sometimes because how many times remember we always count it. We always count it because we like to rewatch the videos. Tragos amargos. Oh my god.
I mean, you can't go wrong with it.
No, you can't go wrong with it. But I mean, after a while, though, like when I'm doing a live, dude. Remember that time was 20 something. Yeah. I played the song 20 and I don't play the whole song, but still 20 something.
Because the people are coming in and out of the chat.
And and I don't like to be rude. Like I already played it. No, fine. You're here. I'm here to entertain or whatever. So I'll replay it. But 20 something times, like I think. Yeah. And it's the rincon.
Let's get to the chorus.
Yeah. So I would say Mexican oldies and a playlist for Mexican oldies for. I would say like most common in the norteño genre.
Yes.
But what I mean by the norteño genre, if you're not familiar, the cowboy hats, the dancing, the old school 70s. So I would say Flor de Capomo. Flor de Capomo is one that can't go wrong. Tragos amargos is like when you're drunk. Flor de Capomo is like if you're gonna open up a dance floor. I usually start with that one. And it gets people like happy. They get in the happy mood. So Flor de Capomo, I would say. Tragos amargos. Those are the main ones, and then remember Lalo Mora, the Playa Sola? No, one of those. That they always Palomito.
Yes, that one.
Yeah. So I would say those top three. I would say were probably.
And then we'll get into Vicente, right? Then it's the same.
That's very cliche. Yeah. That's oldies too. Those are oldies as well, but I would say. Okay, wait. We're gonna go there, right? So in our comments earlier today, I don't know if did they get blocked?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if they got blocked or not, but that reaction video that went on yesterday or whatever, and people were going and saying comments or whatever. Who cares? But there were some comments in there about whitewashed. So that goes with the oldies.
Someone left that.
I would go with that, right? They were calling us whitewashed or whatever. Well, I'm gonna give you my opinion on that. I think that whitewashed Mexicans, because that's what we were called, right? I've seen it. A lot of whitewashed Mexicans. That's all they ask for. They're somewhere and they hear Mexican music right about it. They go with the mariachi.
Oh, mariachi.
Right away. Yeah, right away.
Music.
Mariachi. Vicente Fernandez. That's it. Lane. That's very cliche.
Yeah.
So I would say, how can we say that? Like, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say.
Okay, what are you trying to say? Like you're trying to define, like, break down what
we're still talking
whitewash?
about oldies, right? No, we're still talking about oldies, but for the whitewash, I guess I would say for the Chicanos that don't speak Spanish, that aren't into that music, they don't listen to it in their household.
They don't even care to even
explore,
speak it, or or even learn it. Or some do know it and they just prefer not to. Like, I'm not speaking Spanish unless when necessary.
Unless needed, yeah.
So yeah, the fucking songs would be Volver, yeah. Especially when they're drinking Coronas, because that's usually what fucking people drink is Coronas. I like Budweiser, but I don't drink it more.
Negra Modelo. Blue Moon was kind of growing on me too.
Oh, Heineken too. I like that one.
See, I don't know.
Yeah, I like Heineken. Stella Artois.
Stella Artois, okay.
Yeah.
What else? I like the micro brewers too. Remember, like the people that make the small batches. Yeah. Our brother-in-law used to make really good beer too for a while.
You know that the Foster's went up? It's like $4, $5.
Ooh,
I couldn't believe that.
You mean I think you're talking about the Blue Ribbon?
No, in Foster's. I used to get that shit like for $1.79.
Okay, so that would be an oldies beer. Mickey's.
That one's still
Mickey's.
good.
Mickey's. I'll still have
King Cobra. Oh, still can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
I'd put like lemon in it and I'd make a ghetto margarita.
Like the Old English.
Oh, that one's good too.
Do you remember that one we used to drink that came out like 10 years ago?
Natty Daddy?
No, it was E40. But it was like a special one. Remember, we'd buy it at that one liquor store. I don't remember what it was called.
What was that called?
It wasn't Old English. It was like a variation, and it was like a gold can, and it was good.
It wasn't pimp juice, right? No,
I never had no pimp juice.
Really?
I don't know. But anyways, so I would say all that goes in with oldies. All of that. Oldies beer. Budweiser. At least that was at our house. Budweiser was the thing in our house. Like, you're gonna listen to music. You're gonna and Lucky Lager was one. Lucky. I don't know if do they still make Lucky Lager. I don't know if I don't drink anymore. But Lucky Lager was pretty cool. You could buy it at Lucky's, and you'd pop the top. You twist the top off, and they'd come in these little fat bottles, and they'd have the little puzzles inside. So you'd have to like get the puzzles together and things like that. So all that goes with oldies. Oh, that's what we're gonna talk about with oldies as well. So everybody now, if you notice, right, I'm just talking about the social media stuff, right, because this is where we see this stuff. Most people are like, oh, you're invited to carne asada. Oh, you're invited to carne asada. Yeah. All right, well, in our old school oldies, it wasn't carne asada. It was carnitas. Yeah. You get invited to carnitas. And what do I mean? All right, vente. Like, that. My dad was very friendly. He had a lot of amistades. He was always, like, making deals and stuff, like his own little hustles and stuff. And so he'd meet strangers, and then they'd be like, what are you guys doing this weekend? Why don't you guys come with your family? And we're going to have carnitas. So it was carnitas. Carnitas, like, when we'd have big family parties, gatherings, carnitas. My dad had this big caso, and he'd make good-ass carnitas, and it was carnitas. Now, I don't know. I don't really like carnitas. I don't really like carnitas too much. Yeah, no. I would say carnitas was the Chicano thing. I'm going to say that. And I don't care who I piss off, but I'm going to say that because that's what it was. Because my dad was Chicano. My dad was, what, shit, I don't know how many generations, third, fourth, some shit like that. Second, I don't know. But anyways, well, third or fourth, if we're going to be technical. Third. And so anyways, carnitas. Carnitas was the thing. Now that it's more, there's been a shift, I don't know exactly where. Now it's the carne asada.
Carne asada.
So I don't remember going to carne asada.
No, it wasn't.
I would say within the last, when I started hanging out with more like Mexican people from Mexico.
A little more.
Yeah, maybe over 10 years. Yeah, I'm going to say that. So, hey, Michael, how's it going? East Bakersfield, saludos. So we're just talking about oldies. Somebody had asked us about oldies if you're just joining us. And so we're talking about oldies. When I hear the word oldies, when somebody asks me oldies, I think we go into what like we grew up listening to. So our dad was a cowboy from Texas, so a lot of like Hank Williams, Honky Tonk. Also then the blues side like Muddy Waters. Yeah. Manish Boy. If you've never heard Manish Boy,
good song.
Hoochie Coochie Man. No, Hoochie Coochie Man, right? So that was Muddy Waters, and so that was like my dad's kind of music. A little bit of Zydeco, and then our mom, being from Mexico and then being from the 50s, she was into the whole like rock and roll scene, La Plaga, I viene La Plaga, and Popotitos, and then we have older siblings, so we had a metalhead. Our sister was a metalhead.
She was a stoner,
total stoner, total like
a hippie,
still a hippie. And then the other sister, the ex sister, whatever.
Yeah, she was all into
like that whole culture, like the dances.
What you see now, what the generation's all about.
Yeah. I don't know if if she would use the N word. I don't know. To be honest, she was a little bit older than us.
No, but she was like all into that shit, like Kid
just like
Play,
yeah. You remember OPP? You guys remember that? OPP. Now I'm not managing ourselves, right? But yeah, all that stuff. That whole Boys in the Hood genre, like the music, the movies.
If people know what you're talking
If you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so that's what we're talking about. When I hear oldies, that's what I think. Like when we've done playlists and stuff, we do a little bit of everything. Right. Not just the and we were talking about the cliche, like I would say like the main song, the oldie song that most people go to is like Angel Baby. That's what we're talking about. Like even me would play in the accordion sometimes doing lives. People are like, "Can you play Angel Baby?" I'm like, "Okay." Right. Oh, you know which other one I think is? I'm just like over. Was a really popular oldie. Was the Come on, Emily.
By who?
Always and forever.
I thought that was the one we were talking about. I get that one confused with Natural High.
Okay, no, Natural High is...
Okay, no, Always and Forever is more annoying. Yeah, Natural High is okay because it reminds me from the movie Maybe the Little Girl when she's dancing with
they're going to kill Elderon. Yeah. But yeah, no, you know which one I would like to hear more that I don't see too many people play anymore? Crystal Blue Persuasion. I love that.
You like that one?
Crystal Blue Persuasion. Suavecito, they don't really play it anymore either.
Not really, huh?
No.
Como que no, it's just the same shit over and over. Angel Baby. They've like remade it so many times too. What other one am I sing a lot? That's very también is a Mary Wiles one too.
Two Lovers?
Two Lovers. No. Yeah, Two Lovers and
what's that one? Barbara one? Who's
Barbara Mason. ¿Cuál es esa?
No. The Barbara. What the fuck is that song?
Evelyn. Woman to Woman?
Yeah. Woman to Woman.
No, I don't. No. The ones that they play a lot. Okay.
So do you guys have a favorite oldie, and what's your favorite oldie?
If You Should Lose Me, right?
I haven't heard that one remade. Is it remade?
No, but that's like very common.
Oh, you think so?
Like If You Should Leave, of course.
You think so?
It's very common. It's like, and every damn post you see.
Oh, okay.
I think If You Should Lose Me. Two Lovers, not really. It's more Beat Me to the Punch.
Beat Me to the Punch, yeah.
I really like the one that Chantel's Maybe. I don't really hear that one too much.
Yeah, I don't hear that one too much either.
Linda Jones, I've been hearing that one very, very often. That's my shit. Hypnotized. Now I see it a lot now. I'm like, what else?
Oh, Hypnotized, yeah.
I like that one. I like a lot of Linda Jones songs.
Does Trish Toledo do any of those new ones? I'm not too familiar.
I don't really know.
But does she?
I don't know. She does oldies, but I don't really.
Because I've been seeing now a lot. Now that we're talking about oldies as well, I've been seeing a lot of women now that are really doing it up again, and that's good. But I just get tired. Like it's like it seems like again going back to oldies. I'm going back to what I know, right? The Mexican music, like during the '70s and stuff, when the women were coming out, like Beatriz, Adriana, and all these, they'd all kind of sing the same songs, but they just put their own twist to it. So I'm wondering if these women that are doing the oldies, if that's what they're doing as well. I've kind of just caught bits and pieces. I haven't really had time to really like go in there and be nosy and do because a lot of these people aren't on social media either.
No.
So you just get the clips. You just get like.
But I think I'm kind of done with the oldies, with the whole Chicano label, the whole label of Chicano oldies, because I just don't understand what they label.
Oh, well, we got a lot of flack for that as well because thank you guys for joining us. By the way, we got a lot of flack. When was it? A couple months ago?
Yeah, it was in the summertime.
Because I don't remember what the video was we stitched, but anyway,
somebody was talking about you guys are gosh, what they're talking.
They call us like a racist.
Like they said like you guys are fucking paisas because you guys.
Something
you can't be Chicana and be liking like paisa music and and you like weird country songs and you like this and that. You're supposed to be listening to oldies.
Oh yeah, that's what they say.
You don't know shit.
You guys keep calling yourselves Chicanos, but you're putting country music in some of your posts and that's what they were saying. They were like, it's just not just oldies. Chicanos just play oldies, and I'm like,
and we're like, you're fucking stupid. Yeah. The Chicano. I don't even know why it's labeled Chicano oldies when all the artists are
are African American.
You know. And there's nothing wrong with that.
But then people misunderstood it.
And they twisted it up.
Yes.
And they're like, you guys are racist.
Yes.
But it's like, no, why would you? How does the black community feel about being labeled like Chicano oldies when you got James Brown's not Chicano, you got Brian Williams not Chicano.
He's not here, so he can't
Mary Wiles not Chicana. Like,
she's not here anymore either.
Well, again, that's what I'm saying. But le pusieron eso, so I guess just run with it. I mean, just go with it.
Well, I just saw a clip, and I don't know how old it is, but I did see a clip of Smokey Robinson. They asked him that. They asked him, and I don't remember his response. Where they were like, how do you feel that you got the Chicanos, the whole culture, and they embrace you? And I don't remember if he gave a response. He was just, I I just remember he was like,
oh, you know what? I think that was brand weird too that they asked too.
Because I know it's Smokey Robinson. And I've been looking for that clip.
Oh yeah, ooh baby baby. That is también that's literary cliche too. That one doesn't get old. I really like that one. The Agony Ecstasy, that one's good too.
You like those? Those are like two. Those are too mushy for me.
Yeah,
those are too mushy for me. But
too mushy, yeah.
For me, anyways. But I mean, you like those. What?
No,
Flowers is kind of cute too.
Yeah, that was
Flower.
That was I've been hearing that one a lot.
No, I really like the one. Who sings that one? Emily. The push it in, push it out.
Johnny did. No, Johnny. I have to look at the name.
I don't know.
I think it's Johnny.
So wait, is Mustang Sally considered an oldie in that genre? I don't think so, huh?
No, I don't think so because it's not in that
genre.
So
I want to know. I'll have to dig into it now. Now that we're talking about oldies, I'm gonna have to do. Or if any of you guys can answer, what classifies? Have you noticed that? What classifies an artist as a Chicano oldies? Because like I'm saying, right? Like Mustang Sally, I don't think that's considered Chicano oldie, but it is an oldie, and it's in that era. So is it maybe just R&B, or how do they pick and choose? Is what I'm wondering.
I don't know because I don't even know that group too that I was hearing the trend like on TikTok.
The new group?
What if I call you? No, never mind. No. What song is it? Oh gosh, they're guys. They're like white guys. It's like a mixture.
That new group, right?
I don't even know the name, but I thought it was an oldie. You know, it's actually like new type of stuff with the same beats of like the R&B like oldies. But yeah, everything's different now.
Yeah, so that's our take on the oldies. Thank you for giving it the likes as well. So yeah, I mean, am I here for it? Yeah, I'm open to it. Why not? I mean, do I play it every single day like some people?
It gets annoying after a while.
To me, I don't know. I mean, I guess if that's what you like, then that's what you like. I mean, with different strokes for different folks, but
I see it a lot often on social media.
I hate seeing the post where it's like schooling the youngsters, like.
Starting them young.
That's what I mean.
Oh yeah, and then I was seeing what a lot of people were talking about Art LeBeau. If it ain't about Art LeBeau, these were like 19-year-olds talking about.
I didn't know who that was.
And I was like, what? But then I guess because everybody just found out, a lot of people found out like, oh yeah, all that happened. It's like, oh my gosh.
What happened again?
He I guess he was like the first to like put it on the radio and stuff. Yeah, sí, pero just hearing people like start them off young, like.
I mean, that's where I'm like,
it's kind of like
what are you benefiting from?
Chicanos mean like you just listen to oldies, and just I guess that's a lot of.
But you know what I do like about the oldies? Now we're gonna get into that too. The biographies. I do enjoy the biographies. I saw that. Did you watch that documentary of Mary Wells on YouTube? I don't know where I saw it. It was really good. Mary Wells, if you're not familiar with her, she sings "You Beat Me to the Punch," "Two Lovers." What other song?
Laughing Boy.
What's that one?
My Guy.
Everything. Come on.
Hey, what?
Come on, that song. The one who really loves you.
Yeah.
That song. Look at that song. Fuck, I couldn't think of the damn song. But yeah, her documentary is really good because who was she married to? Remember? She had a backstory. Like it was, I can't remember who she was. She was a player. And then because she like played with the wrong guy or something, she like lost her career. It was kind of a sad story, but it was a good story as well.
Oh yeah, the one that's very cliche is like Etta James.
Oh, Etta James, yeah. Shout out to the ladies in your channel. Hey, Mon and J-Man, how's it going? Hey, you haven't been on here for a while.
Yeah, I haven't
Good to
seen
see you.
Yeah.
How you doing? So what's your favorite oldie, Maud? Do you have a favorite oldie, or what do you consider an oldie? What age era would you consider an oldie? I would say...
Music, we're talking
music,
about.
Yes, music. Oh, yeah. I would say like 50s to like
70s?
80s.
Really? Okay.
Maybe
because
like late 70s.
Yeah, and then there's you don't like Wishing on a Star. You don't like that song.
That's not really my song.
So it's like that.
Well, I'm not really into oldies, to be honest with you. I'm not. Okay, Emily likes that shit. Emily's into all the oldies.
But not
those kind of oldies. Like I said,
those kind of oldies, like not all.
I like the oldies, I like the crying, drinking.
Is it Tell It Like It Is? Yeah, that's one.
Okay. That one's good.
That one's good too.
That one is good.
But yeah, no. Redding también.
Oh yeah.
That one's good. These Arms of Mine, I love them. That was your wedding song.
Yeah, it was my wedding song. Well, not my wedding song anymore.
I've Got Dreams, that one's good too. Those are from the movie Little Dream, that's what I like.
Those are good.
But no, nobody really plays those. They play like...
So I would say 70s también, oldies también would be like The Doors too.
Yeah.
The people are strange, da, da, da. The Eagles. Who else? Los Lobos.
Yeah.
Who else? So yeah, I would say because the '80s, I don't think they're. I mean, I guess you could call them oldies.
Carlos Santana, Jingo. I like
Jingo's
that song.
good. Oh, who did it say? Or Tonight by Tonight.
Tonight, right?
Is that one? No.
Wait.
Slick and Wicked. I'm not sure if I.
¿Cómo va esa?
Fucking, I got maybe looking. Hold on, now that
Tonight.
Let me look it up because I'm not too sure with that one.
No, that's an old one, right?
I don't know.
No, who sings Tonight?
No, that's a lady. Isn't that Barbara
shit.
somebody or something? What did he say it is? By Slick and Wicked? Let's see. Give me a minute to make sure. I want to make sure I have I know what I'm talking about. Oh, Tonight's the Night? Is it called Tonight's the Night? Oh, yeah, there's something on your mind. That one's been remade recently, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's been remade recently. That one is good. I like, even though Emily doesn't like it, she gets annoyed with that. I like the Darling Baby. I like that one too.
That's the one. I was like, oh, it's so cliche.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me go to the middle so I know. I don't think I've ever heard this one. You've heard it?
Go forward. Forward.
Oh, sorry. I had never heard the song, but I'll have to listen to this guy. I like the beat. It's good.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that one.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Mom.
Thank you, yeah. Hey, how's it going, Vato named Fred? How you doing? How's your weekend?
También el que me gustó de
So, Fred, what's your favorite oldie song? We're talking about oldies music. Somebody had asked us if we could talk about that. And do you have a favorite oldie? And it doesn't have to be like a Chicano oldie. It can be any oldie.
Because
we're saying from 50s to like late 70s.
Okay.
So anybody that falls in there, Bruce Springsteen, Aerosmith,
Marvin Gaye,
anybody in those genres.
Los Beatles también.
Beatles, when did they separate? Yeah, they would be the Beatles. What's that guy? Oh, the guys. Come on, they've been doing the long twist and shout. You know, you make me wanna shout. The Isley Brothers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they got that one song. That one song.
Sex? No, not that one.
Who's that lady?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
The other one. Didn't they do that collab?
Ralphie Pagan. Yeah.
Oh yeah, to say I love you.
Say I love you.
I like the song by him. What is it? Didn't have to do it. Is that how it goes?
No me acuerdo.
Yeah, you don't really hear those.
But you know, he's got a really good documentary also on YouTube.
His is actually sad.
It is sad. Young, 31 years old.
Yeah, and they said it was some guy that worked.
All these are the best, and the only music you could hear around children or anybody without. Yes. Well, I have to agree. Because the music now, oh my gosh. Now it's still music, but it's not oldies. I saw something yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday.
Yeah.
About, I don't know are you guys familiar with the Pound Town song? I had no idea what that was. I saw a clip because some lady actually went viral recently because she was so sad. She's like a ballet teacher, and the little girls, they want to dance to that song. And I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? So I looked it up, and now, wow. Yeah, lyrics, man. I don't know what's going on.
One clip. Who sings it?
Sexy Red, I think is her name. She's like, I'm not familiar with her, but I just
the redo oldies now.
Style. They redo, yeah, they do. But did you tell us or not, Fred? Did you tell us if you had a favorite oldie? He didn't tell us yet, right? Did he? No, he didn't.
Think so.
But yeah, I like the remakes. Sometimes the remakes are cool, I guess. However, like we were just saying, I've noticed there's a lot of women coming into like this. I don't know what you want to call it because they're singing oldies, but I don't know if they're called oldies or that one. I saw a few ladies on there. Who was it? I think the Trixie girl does oldies too. The girl that's with the
I haven't heard of her anymore. I haven't seen
well, the last time I saw. And there's some like lady named Mariah, and then that Gold Toast guy has a mother lady singing oldies. I don't remember the girl's name. I saw it when I was looking at last week's videos with the whole stuff that's going on with all that. But yeah, I don't know what they call it. I don't know if they call it like oldies, if they're still calling it oldies, or if it's like maybe there's a new name to it. I'm not sure.
What is it? What is it?
What do you mean?
Because what does it fall into? Like what? Because that one lady that we saw that he was like representing, she like sounded like Selena, and it was like more como.
But she does oldies too, I guess. Okay. She does some kind of like oldies too. But yeah, so I'm not sure I don't know what category that falls into. Just like Chicanos or I'm not sure. But anyways, but yeah, the music is cool. Twist and shout. So do you guys have songs that like are your go-to song like when you're angry, your go-to song when you're sad, your go-to song when you need to like get a little motivation, like get something going. Do you guys have any of those, and what are they, if you have any? What's your go-to song? I don't know. What was mine?
Show and Tell.
Oh, Show and Tell. Show and Tell's good.
That was like my motivation when I get up in the morning, you know, getting all ready. Yeah.
Does it change from now and then, or is that like your always go-to
song?
No.
Because it reminds me of something. So I was like, forget it.
But let's see what is it. I did Ralph. Oh, Ralph, you're right. I'm sorry. Like I do love you. Oh, sitting in the park. Sitting in the park. It always reminds me of Abrazada de un Poste. Sí. I wonder if there's a connection there.
Perhaps.
So sitting in the park, right? Sitting in the park, waiting for you. There's a Mexican song. And I don't know. I'll have to do some digging and see. I think they might have came out around the same time. And the song's called Abrazado de un Poste, where the guy, kind of same thing. He's waiting at the light post, and the girl never showed up. So he goes, but it's a little different, though. He goes to the bar, and when he starts drinking with the guy next to him, and he's like, hey, man, you got a cigarette? And they start smoking the cigarette, and they start talking, and the hook is he starts telling him about the lady. And then the guy's like, stop, because that's the same lady that I was waiting for. So it's kind of similar. And music's cool, though, if you think about it. I love music. But I just saw a TikTok. We haven't stitched it yet. I don't know if I'm going to stitch it because it's kind of creepy. But about, like, the different realms and stuff where music can take you and stuff. But
a shift of energy, I would say.
Yeah.
I've noticed that, like, there's certain songs, like, I would say with the beats, that somewhere I feel a little, like...
different, like it kind of plays with your, like, frequencies.
Yeah, I mean... okay, you know, like the one that they remade with I Got 5 on it, and they used it for like the scary movies, right? But that part always gave me anxiety when before they played it. Dun, 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 I got 5. But that shit was the shit. Like now it's like, oh gosh, yeah. But I think like with certain songs also like con like Lambada también. There's certain like beats to me that I kind of like fucking it's like or certain songs I would say like. Like you said, like different realm. I believe that, like,
so
change. Like you could feel it in the atmosphere. Like,
well, that's why. I mean, I don't know. Music is. I love music, but I think that's why that's a controversy that's going on right now too. Like I said, we haven't stitched it. I don't know if I want to stitch it, but there's that artist. What's her name? The Doja Cat girl.
Yeah,
I guess they're saying that like
her.
I don't. She's like a newer artist. I
got scared when I saw something like where she was performing and they were like Peso Pluma was there and they like made a big deal on TikTok. Like he's all looking at her and she was like came out with these ladies all in red and then they were saying like she came out with like it was like demonic stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like I didn't want to look at it. I got scared. I'm like oh gosh.
But and that's what they were saying. I guess her new CD is called like Demons or something. So I don't know, but
did you ladies like Selena?
You know, I was a big Selena fan. I really was. I was super big. And again, because my dad's family, like his extended family, they're still in Texas. Every time his aunt would come, she would bring me like I had so much stuff. I had so much stuff. I had little calendars. I had posters. I had all of her tapes. So I did like Selena. I really did.
A couple of
and it was so cute. You know, the story sounded really cute, but the more I think about it now, there's too much stuff where I don't know.
When we saw what was it on Netflix or what?
Did you guys watch? I'm now asking you, Fred. Do you like Selena or did you watch any of the series that came out recently? Because the movie, was great. I was a teenager when the movie came out, and it was cute and it was inspiring because like. You know, at that time, I was singing. I was singing, and I was meeting people, and my dad was he was always there, and kind of very similar. I could relate, to Selena and like
the whole dating.
Yeah, definitely the dating scene. Oh yeah,
trash in the hotel room.
Yeah, all that. But anyways, really, you gotta expose me. Anyways, but yeah, so I really liked the story, and it was very tragic, and it was very saddening, and I remember I had all these, like, I had a whole scrapbook, like, with those articles and all those things and stuff, but after seeing, he did see it, after seeing the Netflix Selena one that came out a couple years ago, I think it was a couple years ago, and that one was, I guess, the sister was the one that did it, like, she was the one who gave, like,
her point of view?
Yeah, something like that, and it just kind of seemed like, I don't know, I don't like to say things because people take it the wrong way, but I I think there's a reason that, I don't know. I don't think that it was the way they make it sound. And think about it, people are always worth more dead than alive a lot of times. And she's been dead for what, almost 30 years, and they're still milking it. They're still living off of her, and Chris Perez and all them. And I'm not doubting that he was in love with her. I'm not, but I don't know. I was very heartbroken when a year later he went and he married someone else, and he went and had a kid, a whole family.
I didn't like him after that.
Okay, so as a woman, that left a little lasting impression on me.
Because then it didn't even work out.
No.
And then he had a kid with the lady. No. And then he's all over.
And now he's writing books, and again, things that were I just disagree.
And then he did into some bullshit where he was saying that she wasn't so innocent after all.
Yes.
She had a boyfriend before him. It's like, what? And then the parents were stopping him from trying to publish it or something.
Yes. Well, because the dad always said, the way the dad played him, I guess if that was true in the first movie, he was a doper, I guess. Yeah. And I did see a lot of stuff on there when that series came out. I saw a lot of comments and stuff of people talking about that there was speculation that, towards the end of Selena's life, she was being really flaky. She wasn't meeting deadlines, and people were suspecting that her and Yolanda and Chris, I don't know how true it is, but I did see some stuff on that they were
had its ups and downs.
Oh yeah, that they were involved in some.
Yeah, they're trying to milk it.
Oh yeah, but I guess who wouldn't? I guess let's just be real. If that was their ticket, it's very sad. She was very young and stuff, but
that lady's gonna be eligible for parole.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of shit talked to about that too on the old TikTok, because remember she was almost up for parole.
2025 or something.
It's pretty close. And we did a reaction video, and I'm like, look, I think she already paid her dues. Yeah, it's awful. It's a very tragic thing and stuff, but everybody, if child molesters and things like that get out, they get a second chance, third chance. I think that woman served her time. As awful as it sounds, I think there's a little more to the story.
I just feel like the way, people, I thought Selena, that's very sacred, now you see so many people imitate and make a mockery of it. And I'm like, oh gosh, it's just, it's not the same, then, it's just...
But yeah, so I don't know. It's very sad. It's always sad like that. It's just did you guys watch the Chalino Sanchez one? I finally got to watch that one recently. I think you can only watch it on VIX, so you have to have the VIX app or whatever. And so it was interesting. It was interesting too, and it was very sad because
California, they would let her out already.
Oh, I believe it. I think you're right. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens, because I know people were mad, and then they were saying that she was connected to was she connected to cartels or something?
I'm not sure.
I saw a bunch of different stuff.
People were asking why how come she was never taken out and all that.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Life is interesting, but hey, everything comes out to light. So whatever, if as horrible as it sounds, speculations that have made that the dad was in on it and things like that, that they kind of all were in on it, and who knows?
It's very scary, but it's very possible.
It is very scary. It's just who's that other one? What's that other one? Like the Nipsey Hussle thing too, it's always somebody that you know.
Yeah, I always thought the girl had something to do with it. Novia.
But just all these tragic ones though. Ivan Chalino Sanchez, that one was sad too. The son and all that. Yeah, so oldies. And what's that other one that I just saw too? Gloria Trevi. Do you guys I don't know, do you guys watch any Mexican channels? Do you guys watch any of those? Because Netflix had that one on Gloria Trevi, and Gloria Trevi was scary. That one freaked me out. Now, if you're not familiar with that one, she's this crazy singer in the 90s, and she was super popular. And Sergio Andrade, sí se llamaba así el hombre, ¿verdad? Se llama, no sé. Sí se llama, ¿verdad? Sergio Andrade. And
no mueves ahí.
We're always being a metiche. I know, but we're using it to hold this up. I understand, Mom. So yeah. So let's shift. ¿Ahí vas a moverlo otra vez?
I know, ya nos vamos. It's late.
So anyways, you guys getting ready for turkey time then? What are your guys' plans? You guys, who's cooking dinner? Who's going out to dinner? What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing.
We don't really have plans.
Yeah, I think we're going to make a video. I think I'm tired of turkey for this year, and normally we go out to eat at the restaurant, but no,
nothing really.
Oh, te dicen hi, Mom. Que ahora ya llegó el show porque ya llegó mamá. Un muchacho que sale que nos deja comentarios.
Ahí vas otra vez. So it'd be those close to you.
Yeah. Sí.
No van a tener espacio.
I know. Yeah. Pues nadie dona tampoco, aunque les llores. Yeah. So yeah. Did you guys get your turkeys yet, or
just like my mom?
Wait, just like your mom. Your mom's like my mom, or your mom's gonna be close to you there. I don't know, man. It's crazy shit. Yeah, it is. Those close to you. It's kind of scary. But just like your mom, huh? Your mom's metiche too, no? No, es que me está diciendo el muchacho que su mamá es como tu mamá. Es lo que está diciendo el muchacho.
Sí, pues a ti nos hacen caso de las mamás.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, but I think if you had I think that's why I'll wait a couple days for turkey purchasing. Hey, yeah. But you might not find one, man. Everyone's going crazy. Yeah. Like, the holiday season is super, like...
Then there's a lot of, like, turkey giveaways and all that.
But I don't know. They're saying that there might be a shortage, too, because everyone's going crazy. Everyone's, like, they're getting together now because, pandemic's considered over and all that stuff. So... we'll have to wait and see, but hopefully you'll find what is mom cooking? Nah, she's not cooking anything. Or you mean for Thanksgiving or for right now? No, right now she's just doing her thing. But no, my mom, we try not to get her not to cook anymore. You forget, mom. You leave the fucking oven on. She'll leave the stove on and walk away.
No, but now it's been good because she's been invited to places like.
Oh yeah.
And
our mom is very popular. She's very popular. She's very well liked and very different from us. Yeah, we are sangronas. If you don't know. Why? Why do you get so stupid? Who cares? Yeah, no, my mom is very well liked, and everybody that doesn't like us, they love my mom. Like my mom's that type of person. Like she'll never she'll never take our side.
Porque Evelyn es muy metiche.
Why just me?
Evelyn es muy metiche con todas las familias.
Oh, for Thanksgiving. No, for Thanksgiving, I think this year we're gonna do a video. This year we're gonna make a video.
We're gonna attempt.
Well, I made some 4th of July. Because I'm not a very good cook. I was very spoiled, like I said. If you haven't, I don't know if I have mentioned that in your channel, but I was very spoiled when I got married. I've always been very spoiled. Yes, nice, Mom. Yes, Mom. I've been very spoiled. So I didn't have to cook. I didn't have to. I had means and stuff like that. So these last few years, I've had to learn how to cook and do like my own laundry. And I'll admit it,
No haces nada, Evelyn.
Porque estás tú aquí. Cuando tú no estás. I gotta teach everyone. I gotta teach everyone, right? Hey, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah. And in the
Oh, hey, that's good.
Hey, what do you guys think about that? Now we're gonna get out of this. Metiche, ha ha ha. Content creators, watch out for Evelyn. Hey, I'm metiche when I'm truly interested. No, when I'm truly interested. If I really don't care, then I'm not gonna ask. The day I stop asking, hey, how you doing? Because I really just I'm so over it and I don't care. I'm very passionate. That's it. My mom just doesn't. And I'm not fake. Wait. What are we talking about, Mom? Okay. Okay, hold on. Wait. Time out.
She had dementia.
Wait, Mom. What are we talking about? Estás sacando otras cosas de aquí. Okay, so let's go into it. So this is the debate. Let me get your guys' shut up. Let's get the debate. So my mom gets upset because I have 2 sons, right? And in our household, like my dad was very...
Be careful, you're alive.
Dice que be careful porque estás live. But anyway, so that's the thing, right? So growing up, we didn't have any brothers. We were just us sisters. And so my mom gets mad because I have 2 boys and I teach my boys. I'm a little rougher on the boys. I'll be very honest with you. I'm a little rougher on the boys where I need to make sure that they're accountable because they're going to grow up to be young men. One day they might want to have a family. And the way things are now... Si les toca una mujer huevona, ma, que no sabe hacer nada, they gotta be self-sufficient. So what do you guys think about that? Am I wrong? And I don't care. You guys can be very open about it. Am I wrong for... But you didn't have one, Mom. No te tocó, Mom.
No, pero tú te aprovechas, tú ni sabes.
So that's a debate.
She still feels that she was switched at birth.
Why you gotta go there? But anyways, so that's the debate. That's the debate here. So my mom gets upset because again, like my sons, hey,
time out, ladies.
You gotta learn how to wash dishes. You gotta learn how to do laundry. And so I do give them chores. The girls have chores too, but the girls, I know the girls, they already know how to do stuff. The guys, they're a little like.
Well, different, and also like if they don't really have a great like father, figure.
Well, they don't. Again, that too. So, what do you guys think? Let's see. I'd like to hear more from Mom. She speaks from the heart. Yeah, Mom. You guys would all love Mom. Everybody loves Mom.
She's a two-faced backstabber.
Yeah, she is. Everything we're against. Just drop out. No. Man, Mom, quieren que platiques con ellas.
I'm leaving.
Stop being crybaby.
It's late. Mom has to mention.
Come on, Mom, tell them. Ve, platícales. Quieren platicar
Contando
contigo,
de más.
Mom. Quieren. Ok, pero quieren saber tu corazón, Mom. Que hables del corazón, Mom.
¿Qué? Pues ya, ¿para qué?
Te estoy grabando, Mom.
Ay, sí.
Mira, voltea.
No.
Look, Mother.
But yeah, so no, my mom has, no, she doesn't have a YouTube channel. She has,
No, she doesn't.
no, she
Quieres
doesn't.
aprovechar con
Yeah.
tu santo.
Te estoy grabando.
Well, so that's the debate.
Mira, te
That's the
estoy grabando.
debate here with my mom. She gets upset because again, and que dice, oh, ha, ha, ha.
She la pone clean the house, she care, dice que no le
I
importa
don't
que la
care.
casa esté
I don't
limpia.
care. I don't care.
No,
And
lazy.
you can expose me all you want.
Lazy.
Hey, I've been very spoiled my whole life, Mom. I have the right to be lazy. And it's not lazy. I think there's a difference. There's a difference between being... She gets mad because, okay, my mom's very old school. And who cares? This is just plática, right? You shut up,
What?
too. You shut up. Don't
Te
you...
estoy grabando, Mom.
Cuenta la
Here.
realidad.
Mira.
Mom, look over here, Mom. Here, Mom.
Yo soy como
Te está
soy,
grabando.
y no como tú cambias y
Te
ahí
está
dices
grabando,
que
Mother.
eres muy buena, que eres muy nice y que la
Oh, I'm very nice, Mom. I'm very
No.
nice. Diles, Mom. Diles todo lo que quieras.
La
Mom.
verdad.
¿Qué quieres que les diga, Mom?
Que ahí actúas muy nice allí.
Pues
Look
que
here.
ni modo que le esté
Pero
gritando,
no,
que
no.
le esté diciendo maldades,
Pero
Mom.
voltea,
Me
madre.
corren del YouTube, Mom.
Voltea, mira para acá.
Estás chingando con ella.
Cocina, deja el mugrero para que
I do.
Y
Because,
dice,
Mom,
"Miren, amor".
if I didn't, Mom, quisieras, you'd be so bored, Mom, out of your life.
Atenida.
Atenida, yeah, I am. Again, shut up, stop lying. Well, she probably doesn't. Yo sí. Yo sí, muy contenta.
Y muy criticona.
Tell him, Mom.
Y criticona.
Fucking shit,
Y
talking about me,
metiche.
pissing me off.
Metiche hasta la...
Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining us. This
thank you
is
so
my
much.
mom. But yes, so that's
Muy
the
nice. It's very
I
nice.
am
Very
nice, Mom. I am
It's
nice.
very nice.
You're pissing me off, Mom. I'm punching. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Very
kidding.
nice. Very nice.
No, I haven't hit my mom in many years.
Nomás chingan. Oh, por lo que no miras, mira el billete, los billetes.
Tell 'em, Mom,
y
tell 'em.
contenta la
Tell 'em,
Hani.
Mom, tell 'em.
Very contenta la Hani.
Dile,
Esa
dile.
nomás oye dinero y bien buena.
Oh, yo sí. Tell him, ¿por qué, Mom? But tell him. Tell him, Mom.
No.
Come on, Mom.
Tienes que ser como eres de veras.
Okay,
Tu real.
Ya, pero YouTube te corre si echas maldades. No puedes decir maldades en YouTube.
No, que estoy hablando, hablas muy nice y todo. Yo soy como soy donde quiera y no cambio nunca, y tú sí. Ay, muy buena, y ay, que sexy, y que saben todo bueno. No, mija.
Pues dile.
Actúa como eres en realidad.
We do, Mom. They ban us.
No, es fake, tú sí eres fake.
Mom, they don't like us, Mom. They're making videos of us.
Claro que a mi amiga fue y le contó cosas, y la fregada y media cosas, y así, así yo, ya saben cómo soy aquí, donde quiera, soy igual. Y tú no, ay, que pase, ay, que hagan esto, que hagan lo otro. Actúa como eres.
¿Cómo? Dile.
Como tú eres, mamá, como tú eres. No, ahí está muy buena, muy santa, muy good. Muy very good ella. Que ser uno como
Sounds
es,
like me. But ha, you hear money and you're super nice. Hell fucking yes.
Yes.
That's how it
Oh,
should
yeah.
be.
That's the way it should be.
Money talks.
Money talks and bullshit walks,
Yeah.
right? And again, like that's why, like I know whatever. My mom's very different from us, very different, and we're more like our dad. Like cuéntalos, mom, para que sepan. So that's the clash here when you have siblings too, because there was.
igual que tu papá, igualita.
Diles.
Igualita.
¿Por qué esperas? Hasta mi papá comió todo el tiempo. ¿Qué esperas? I mean, what do you expect?
No.
But anyways, that's the difference between my mom and my dad. That's the difference. Like growing up, we didn't really have a relationship with our mom, even though we lived in the same household. Because my mom is very different. Her and my other sisters, they like to keep the peace. They don't like to speak their mind about things. They go along with everyone.
Very submissive.
Very, very submissive. Very submissive.
Passive aggressive.
Yes.
Grudge holders.
I would say the typical woman thing, right? The typical lady-like thing, like, right, where you're supposed to just, like, smile and get along with everyone. Nah. And that was the thing, because that's what it was. It's the way our dad taught us. Like, nah, you don't like something, you speak your mind.
Yeah.
And then too bad if you piss someone off. Oh, well, let them tell you, hey, I didn't like that, whatever. If they're just nah behind your back, then it ain't respected. And that's why my mom gets mad. She gets mad because she likes to keep the peace. And I don't like that. That's always been an issue with my mom, like, because she likes to dance, because she likes to do this. People are always like, oh, your mom this or your mom that. And it's like, what do you care? And then I'd get upset, and at the time, I was immature, whatever, and I'd get heated, and I was hothead, and why are you talking about my mom? People, the typical, what would you call that?
Rowdiness.
Yeah. And so that's what happens, right? That's what would happen. And it was like, all right, well, then they'd be like, oh, I don't like your daughter because she's just problems. It's like, but it's not problems. You're talking shit about my mom, but then you want to hang out with my mom. Like, I'm not cool with that. And so yes. So that's the deal with that. But yeah, the money thing, again, I've been very spoiled my whole life. So I have been spoiled my whole life. I had the luxury to say that. I had a very good husband, although it didn't work out. And, the men that I have had in my life, to the point, diles, Mom, diles. Go on.
With what?
I don't know. Your mom, sounds like a drunk person that comes on and they want to just talk shit.
No, porque que la gente sepa cómo eres.
Pero no entiendo a qué se refiere. Estábamos hablando de oldies y tú sales con pendejadas. Estábamos hablando de Selena y tú vas hablando de pendejadas.
No.
Mexican moms will call us out. It's interesting when people are middle-aged.
I don't know. I guess. But, I'm over it though too. Like it's good for my mom's therapy. She has to get it out of her. Yeah, Mom. Why don't you come join us? Come sit down over here. Just talking shit like everyone else behind a fucking profile. Mom, you're not joining.
Que se vean que muy buena que eres.
¿De qué estás hablando con eso? Que muy buena. ¿De qué chingados estás hablando?
¿Ya ves cómo hablas?
Así hablo, Mom. En YouTube no puedes hablar así porque te corren, ¿no entiendes? No puedes decir maldiciones, Mom. Bye, Mom. Have a good night.
Echa más mentiras.
Okay, pues diles, Mom, diles. They're kind of mentiras.
All right.
My mom's loving this. She's loving it. Yeah, this show switched topics real quick. This is your mom's show now. Yeah, it is. Oh, my mom. If my mom's not the one having all the attention on her, then she gets bored and.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is what it is. It's like any other friend that you have. The catty friend that's like you guys ever have that? Do guys go through that too when you hang out with certain guys, and if they're not the ones like that, they're just getting on the top.
They start acting a little different.
Yeah,
right?
a little.
They get quiet.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh, what's wrong? Like nothing. And they're like, what? Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, nothing. And they're like, I'm gonna go now. And it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, because they get pissed off.
Yeah, they get bored or whatever. But yeah, it's funny and it's interesting. Now that we're talking about this, it's the same topic or whatever though. But it's interesting because, I guess most people. That's why we're a little dysfunctional. Because most people would be like, I would never fucking talk to my mom again if she talked to me the way that... we get that all the time from people. Yeah. All the time. Throughout everywhere. Like, damn, dude, your mom's hella fucking clowning you guys. Like, damn, that's not right. There's no respect. There's no boundaries. And it's like, you know what? It is what it is, though. She's my mom. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not... Because I have many people tell us that.
There's so many people that cut their parents off.
And siblings, I've cut siblings off.
Oh, yeah.
Parents, you can't cut your parents off, guys.
I mean, yeah.
And you guys can disagree if you want. But we have had that, where people are like, damn, dude, oh, you guys would love the show. I'm surprised she didn't come into the other stuff, the physical stuff. That we're fat, that, and it is what it is. It is what it is. It's not a secret. But that's where it's I guess that's what separates us from other people, right? Because again, she was roasting us.
Well, I mean, shit, you have to have thick skin when you have a parent that's that constantly puts you down or whatever. I mean, some people take it as putting down, if they're
Oh yeah, moms do that, but I don't know if all moms do that. Because
I've seen some very sweet mothers
where
they're like, oh, I'd never call my daughter fat. I would never get into her business or anything.
And those are the type of mothers that I get pissed off with because they are so sweet to their kids, and usually the kids are hella mean to their moms. Yeah. I mean, that was just our experience, right? Where it's like, damn, they'd be having a bad day, oh, my mom. And the mom's like, oh, honey, oh. And then my mom would be like, that's what you get. What'd you do? You did something for them to do that to you. I was like, all right, then. And it's like, oh, shit.
I mean, I guess it's good because, that's why we're used to people abusing us, verbally abusing us
right?
on the internet, making fucking videos about us.
Yeah, I guess that's true, right? But I don't know. It's an interesting topic. So if any of you that are watching, if you don't talk to your mom for whatever reason because she pissed you off, don't take it personal. They're just I don't know.
Shit, if your parents are at least helping you financially, don't cut them off.
Some of those too.
Yeah.
No, I don't have that. I wish I did.
Yeah, I know. Gratitude.
Gratitude, yes. Something to be grateful for, right? Hey, there's a lot of people.
To look past shit like this,
Yeah.
like, hey,
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, moving along. Moving right along. So, the fuck were we talking about? Movies?
I don't know. Oldies.
Oldies. Parents. So, do you guys have toxic parents? Well, I'm glad you're entertained, friend. And you know what? This is nothing different, dude. Yeah. What you saw here, this is every day when we're out to eat in the restaurants, where we're shopping. Yeah. Anytime we're shopping, my mom, it's always like that because she's very, I don't know, she gets pissed off. My mom gets pissed off because just difference of opinion, right?
I guess.
I guess that's what it is. Like, because she doesn't understand that. Like, man, you guys are always beefing with somebody. You guys are always pissing someone off. It's like, because they speak her mind. Like, I don't know.
She's the same way, too.
Yeah, she is. But my mom's fake, though. My mom's fake, too. It's funny. Fake, calling each other fake. So my mom was really upset because last month, we talked about this on a live, remember?
Yeah, we did.
She's pissed off because she has this group of friends. She meets people all the time. My mom's crazy. And she met this lady at the park, and, like, they've been friends now for, I don't know, for a couple of years now. But I don't know what it is about this lady. I don't like this lady. I just don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her family. I don't like her kids. Something about them just doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
They're always constantly inviting her to, like, I don't even know.
They're a bit
it's kind of like a grooming, honestly.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a grooming. Weird, I know that sounds weird, but to me...
Grooming the elderly, I would say.
Is that possible, guys? Because it's just interesting to me because I know my mom very well. And, like, I wouldn't want to hang out with her. So these people, they like her. They invite her to take her to the casino. They take her out to eat. And am I hating? No, that's not what it is either. Something about these people, I don't know what it is. I don't like them. And the last time my mom was over there, she was at a party, and they took her tablet. She was drinking, because my mom likes to drink every now and then, whatever. And they supposedly, it was a prank. They took away her tablet, and we were supposed to pick her up. So we're calling the tablet, hey, no one's answering it. They keep answering, hang up. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, they know I'm coming all the way from Livermore out to Manteca to pick her up, and, like, someone's fucking with me, because I know it's not my mom. So we get to the place, and how many heads came out? Like, just a whole bunch of heads came out.
Yeah, like 10.
And it's like, it seemed almost like they were trying to, like, intimidate us.
Yeah, it was the daughters and their husbands and boyfriends. So it was like a couple. It was like 4 couples.
I don't know.
3 couples.
Like a few couples. Yeah. Whatever. Like, oh, well, we came out to show you that your mom's here with us. Okay. And like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I wasn't rude about it, you know what I mean?
No,
so we start talking. They're like, oh yeah. I'm like, well, yeah, for you guys being, and I did say that. And again, I'm very blunt. So it is what it is. You either like me or you don't. And so I told the lady, I'm like, hey, yeah, being a Mexican, that's not very hospitable. You know, most Mexican people, they're hospitable. It don't matter if there's fucking 1 or 20. At least that's the way we grew up around Mexican people that we know, right? It doesn't matter. Donde come uno, comen 10, comen 20, right? And so I'm like, well, shit, you knew we were coming. You couldn't even offer us to come inside or anything. Like,
not
hey,
that we
not that I wanted to, but you know what I mean? Like, it's just
I'm like, these are weird
common
Mexicans.
courtesy. Common courtesy.
No tienen educación.
Yes.
Manners.
Yes. So they're out there and they're just like, oh, the lady right away started explaining herself. And I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? It took me a minute to understand what the fuck she's telling me. And then she's like, yeah, on your mom's tablet. Like, she got really upset yesterday because my mom spent the night at the house. And then I'm like, what do you mean she got upset? She's like, because we took her tablet, but it was a joke. It was nothing serious. And
like, she's fucking 72 years old. What are you
okay, mind you, this is
for?
Fucking brand new tablet. She just got this tablet like a couple months ago. And not only that, like, they know, like, that's what pissed me off a little bit. Like, I'm not coming from down the street, dude. I'm coming like 40 miles away, and you're gonna fucking pull this bullshit. Like, you were trying to come out with my mom. Like, I don't know. It was just very weird. Okay, and I've already felt like this about these people. So the lady starts explaining, and I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? And so then she goes on like, yeah, your mom had too much to drink, and she was like, she called me a pendeja. And my mom's like that. That's just the way. That's what I'm saying. Like, my mom, she's friendly and stuff, but she like, how would you say that? Like us. we're friendly and stuff, but I know because I don't know you directly, I'm not gonna be like, oh hey stupid. Do you know what I mean?
Like some people say yeah, man. Some people get like real.
But my mom's like that. Like she feels when she
yeah.
feels comfortable wherever she's at, she's herself, and she will be like, oh you dumbass, like you stupid bitch, like why are you taking my shit? And so I guess that's what had happened. She was looking for her tablet, and she had had a few drinks, and I guess that when the lady was like, oh we have your tablet. That my mom was like, oh, pendeja, pinche pendeja, blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, oh, this doesn't make sense. Whatever. So my mom got upset because I'm like, well, why would you do that, though? Like, you know, my mom's not a young lady. She's fucking 70. She's in her 70s, dude. Like, you're fucking taking her shit. Like, that's kind of fucked up. And
but then again, I mean, she's an adult. We can't.
Yeah,
I
get it. So he's like, oh, damn, tough love. So anyways, but yeah, so my mom's been really upset about that because ever since then, when we met these people, we had this conversation and we started talking about funny things because they were like, oh, your mom, like, she's so, is that you?
Yeah,
Hitting that? She's like, oh, she's like, your mom, this and that. And then we're talking about funny things where I'm like, oh, because my mom likes to joke around and stuff. And so it came up about. Can I mention that?
Well, they were talking about that they were having a sexual conversation within the group, and her mom was like, "Oh no, I don't want to talk about that. Oh, that's terrible." And
they were like, "What terrible?" Like, my parents had a porn collection in their house.
Yeah.
Oh, mom got all red. She was upset, and who gives a fuck? Like, because that's my parents. Again, if you've been listening, like I said, we used to sell at the flea market growing up, and my parents would have little hustles, and that was one hustle that they had. They had a porn collection, Ron Jeremy and all this shit. And my dad had his little closet in his room, and he had a little key and shit, and they would rent the movies. They would rent the movies out to people that they knew. Yeah. And so and I don't know if you guys have ever seen an old school porn movie box, but they're these big fucking boxes with
ladies with the
pictures and shit.
Okay,
and so and again, my dad in our household was very open with this. Like, not that we'd watch this shit together, nothing like that, but just very open. Like, this is what we do. Like, this is our hustle. Like, this is not for kids. Like,
don't go in the room.
Yeah, like, it's not closed yet, or he'd go close it or whatever, right? And so, and then same thing with the guns. Like, my dad was a cowboy, so we grew up with guns on the mantle, and he'd teach us, like, this is how you handle a gun. You never fucking play around with it, fuck around with nothing. You know what I mean? So it's whatever, a lot of stuff. But anyway, so we were laughing, and I thought it was funny because they're like, your mom, like, what? Because I've been asking her, because she's an older lady too. She's like, I think she's like 50 or something like that. And she was like, oh, well, I was trying to ask your mom for advice. And she's like, I don't know anything about that. I'm like, really, Mom? Because my mom's got a mouth on her too, okay?
No pun intended.
Yeah, she likes to fucking joke around about shit like that with people.
Very vulgar.
Oh, very, very. Que verga, que la chinga. My mom's, yes, okay? So we started talking, and my mom's true self started coming out. Yeah. With the talking. And so the ladies were like, oh, wow. And the daughters too. And they're like, oh,
and the guys were getting turned on.
The guy was recording my mom, and so, anyways.
I mean, man.
So my mom was really upset. She was upset because she's like, "Why'd you guys do that? Like, that's not right. That. Those
but
are
it's
my
just
friends. They're now they're gonna think I'm a pervert or something." I'm like, no, nothing like that. And because it was with the conversation. I didn't just blurt out oh, they have, you know what I mean?
So, grow the fuck up, Mom. You're 70-something.
So
you got fucking 4 kids.
My mom's been pissed off about that.
She's
That
not
was 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And so since then, she's been pissed off about that. She doesn't bring it up every day or anything, but when we're doing lives, she's like, "You motherfuckers, I'm gonna get you bitches back because that's not right." She's like,
so that's what she's like. I'm gonna tell them the truth about you. What truth?
Yeah. So that's what it is. And I don't need to explain to you guys whatever, but it's funny because. It's funny though because I'm like, damn, Mom, I thought she had already forgotten about it because we've been doing lives here. She's been keeping it real cool.
That's the thing. How she pushes the thing and she knocks the fucking camera over. She does it on purpose.
So today she really got it and she got it out.
A little bit off her chest.
Fuck, you know what I just realized? Not tomorrow's Sunday.
It's Sunday today. Sunday morning.
What's Sunday morning? Okay, yeah. Still got a day.
Yeah, you have to move the shit.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you for joining us, and so she really got it out today. She, I hope it makes her feel better today.
Yeah, I mean,
I see you girls got into a minor disagreement. No, see, I don't even know what you want to call that. To be honest with you,
no.
I mean, he did, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but as far as that,
next question.
Yeah, we're not gonna comment on that because there was nothing there, honestly.
No.
But I will say this, okay? I will say this. With any of you guys, if there's anything that we ever speak on here with you guys, because I mean it's speaking, even though you guys are typing whatever. But if there's anything that you happen to hear that you feel we're talking about you or something, and you don't like it or whatever, our DMs are open, guys. They are open
on Instagram.
To just be like, hey, look, hey, like I heard this or whatever. I'm not too sure, but I didn't like this girl's, or I felt like you were talking to me about it or whatever. And that's the way you do things, you know. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's just our opinion. That's the way things should be handled.
So there is, like I said, there's no hard feelings on our end because again, that video, it had nothing to do with him really. I mean, just happened to be that a viewer on the comment mentioned it, and that clip, that little clip.
This guy was commenting last time. That from that live that we did.
Yeah.
So I mean.
But yeah,
I just don't know.
I mean, so who knows? I mean, again, and that's
from the very beginning.
But that's where it's like it sucks sometimes, and it's interesting because if there is an issue, then it should have. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, me personally, I don't really know.
I just don't understand. Like from the beginning when we first we stitched that guy Gunner.
Oh, the Gunner.
Right? I don't know. This
How
guy.
long ago was that?
That was in fucking August.
Okay.
Right? We had personal interactions with these people here on the internet. And that was like whatever, directed with him. But then this guy se metió de metiche. Hey, I mean, it's public. You can do your stitches. You can do reactions, all that. But I don't know what caught his attention about us to go and make a whole like thumbnail and like really take his time in that.
Don't flatter yourself.
Oh, I know. And then it's like, okay, all right.
I mean, it is.
But then he started following us on TikTok. That's what I don't understand. And he never like, looked at shit and liked stuff.
But see, then, Fred, I'm wondering though, because how you said disagreement. So then, I guess some people might think it's a disagreement. They might feel that it's like a disagreement.
So I just don't get that. He followed us on TikTok and then that was it.
Well, that's something you should be asking him.
So then, but he it's not.
You should be asking
so, him. Well, you're talking about it. I told you
I'm just telling you about
well,
that.
I'm fucking telling bitch. That shit
you.
ain't fucking handled. It's whatever.
But there was nothing to be handled.
There wasn't. But the way he's going about it like that, whatever. Like, se quedan and whatever happens, happens or whatever.
But there's nothing to happen. I mean, I think the reaction he wanted was there, though. Like the fucking stupid comments that people are leaving and stuff like that. But what can you do, And that's what social media is, and that's why... but again, our videos are really long. Our lives are always really long. And so, who knows, and I don't care where it came from or whatever, and whatever. But
again, like what you were saying, the clip that he took from... he made it seem like we made a whole video with his face and talking about him... when it wasn't even that. We were being, I guess, I don't know. It just seems like a lot of people just miscomprehend things.
Yeah, I
mean, it was very clear with that. But I said, get on.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do?
People, like, we've already discussed our opinions and, like...
we have opinions. I guess the only thing we can say, because, like, it's kind of stupid. I mean, it is stupid. Just stupid in general. But I guess, like, my thing is this again. I'm going to say it again. when you do YouTubes or whatever, like, to me, this is just my opinion on anybody, not just this particular video that you're talking about. I'm just talking about anybody. Like, if you're going to mention or go through all this work and do thumbnails and stuff like that, then don't be a hater and put the full video or put the link. Like, you guys know how to do that. I don't know how to do all that stuff because, like, you see our videos here, they're so long. Like, if we had editing software or something, then it would be better and you could just get to the point. Like, this. You know what I'm saying?
No others had questioned that issue. I don't know. What do you mean?
Others had questioned that. No others had questioned that issue, or no others had questioned this.
I'm just saying there was never an issue on our part on any end. But like I said from the beginning, like I don't think.
And we did do some responses from yesterday about like how he said like that's when I kind of had an issue where I was like, but I didn't have an issue, but because he hasn't responded. Where I just said like, no, again, if I feel. Because he's like, oh, they pretty much like made it seem.
And then
like
he said
we were saying,
he was roasting us, but we're like, so what if he was roasting us? But then he's like, but you should be aware when you do videos. That to me, that's like low threat, like kid threatening, like hey, like bitch, don't be talking about like. That's where it's kind of like you know.
And that's where it's like that's where I get annoyed. Where it's like say what you want to say. If that's what you are feeling, I guess that's what I want to see on YouTube and anywhere, right? because that's the type of person we are. Like, that's the kind of people we are. Like, I'm going to tell you how I feel in that direct moment. And I don't care. There have been times, very few times, but there have been times where I'm like, fuck, okay, you know what? I didn't really mean that. And I'll own it. Hey, you know what? I'm sorry, I fucked up. I kind of like went a little, like, let my emotions get to me or whatever. But usually no. Usually if I say it to you, I say it to you, and that's what I mean. And that's where I'm kind of annoyed, because like these little, like, there's certain words where it's like, why don't you just say straight up? Like, obviously then there's something that must have bothered you.
And then it's like,
from the
what
beginning.
would the, like, it's like, you know, because I could have roasted. Why would the roasting even be necessary? We didn't call him out of his name.
Oh, he's responded not only you, but the others that question his situation. I never questioned it either.
In that live that we did, somebody asked about him, and you said, "Oh yeah, I don't know, isn't that the guy that did that?"
Yes.
But again, like,
and we didn't talk about it further. We moved on.
Yeah, it's like, and because we're not like, "Oh yeah, I really want to know." I don't care. But even with his story, I don't care. The girl was still a minor. That's just my opinion, and like he said, whatever. But I mean, we talked to him on the Instagram, and then he made it sound like we want him or something, because he was talking about his wife or something. But
again, I mean, those are just things, and I'm not talking about him. I'm just talking about people, I guess would say, with characteristics like him, is what I'm saying. Because I hate that. People and their excuses, like, oh, you gotta understand, I get messages. No, you don't, bitch. We have our phones. Come on, let's not lie. Well, I got a phone now, finally, thank God. But most of us have phones to us. Doesn't matter. We're not surgeons where you have to be in the OR.
He made it seem like we were hounding him or something. No, I'm
not talking about him. You're talking about him. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about people in general who say that, like, oh, I can't read messages. I don't have time. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're not that busy, dude. I don't need to know your story. I don't need to know. It's the shit my mom does. Yeah. Oh, what was it? No. You're not busy. You just don't feel like reading because you think you're better. You think you're better than people, and because whatever reasons. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. That's like us. We don't fucking, on the new TikTok, we don't have any followers. So I don't want any fucking private accounts. So I do feel that I'm better than the private accounts. Okay, I'm gonna say that. And so it is what it is. So that's the only thing that, like, I really wish people would feel. What am I trying to say? Like, self-esteem, I guess, or confident enough to speak your mind and be like, hey, look, I didn't like this, or hey, look, why did you think I reported? I didn't say that. I never said that. We happen to get reported. And to me, again, in my experience, when people got to go that route, it's because there's some kind of, like, you're feeling guilty. You're feeling guilty. You know something. Maybe you're not the one that did it, but you know what I mean? It's just stupid shit. Yeah, and again, we are the type, again, we happen to talk about this. We did the thing, whatever, but we move forward. We don't stay stuck on, I know a lot of, I guess that's the formula for YouTube. I'm starting to see too, where you take something and you just drag it and you keep dragging, and that way it engages all those people that like that same topic, and it gives them a chance to, like, really get in there. And maybe that's the formula for YouTube, but that's not what we.
I mean, like, people say all the time, you hear, oh, that's high energy, that's how females do. We're not females like that. We just let it go and move on. But you're asking about whatever.
Oh, yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. But anyways, so moving forward, though, we're getting ready to do this whole holiday stuff.
So doing the gratitude.
Yeah, and unfortunately it sucks because we don't have the numbers like we did on the TikTok and with the donations and stuff. Because Fred, you're kind of new on here. You're kind of new on here on this page, but normally in the past when we had a following and stuff, we collect the donations. So we put the Cash App up. That's why we put the Venmo up, and whatever we collect, we do an annual Christmas card and we give it to whoever wants. But they have to give us their information, whatever address they want it to go to or whatever, and we send them out. We send them out like in the beginning of December, like the first week of December, I would say. That way they get them by Christmas, and whatever we collect, we break it up by however many people we're going to give the cards to. And usually it's like an In-N-Out gift card, or like Starbucks. Last year we did Subway. We did In-N-Out, Panera.
Peach Coffee, something like that.
It's Starbucks.
Starbucks. También.
And we did we do a gas card? I want to say we did a gas card.
I think we did.
Yeah, so we try to give back, because that's the thing, it is what it is. But you girls are cool. There's drama on the YouTube, yada, but you girls handle it like champs. But there shouldn't be drama, though. That's what I'm saying.
I never thought there was drama. I mean, I think people we're like very misunderstood, I believe. And again, I don't really understand. Like, we just give our opinions, but like I'm saying, gente, pues, I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Kind of, I guess there can be drama, but that's what I'm wondering when there is drama. Like, for example,
we usually address the source.
You should, yeah.
But people, I guess, like to just.
But I guess, see, again, I guess if you're following YouTube formula to monetize, to do that stuff, you have to stay.
Yeah,
you have to stay dragging it out. Then,
and if we're not monetizing,
not us.
I'm not
talking about us.
Because you're saying that.
I'm talking about the people that drag it out.
Yeah, they drag it out. Like he's monetizing off of our video. That's the second video he does it. So,
well, that is what it is.
What can you do?
What can you do? Nothing. But yeah, well, thank you for that, Fred. But yeah, so I guess that's the thing where it's like I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen with the YouTube?
I don't really know what's going on with YouTube.
Because I honestly, again, like, this is the time I like to watch all the crafting videos and all this stuff. So I don't really, like, follow. I haven't really seen anything new. Again, everyone's just dragging it out, like the whole Gen 69 thing.
And there's, like, other ones, like the whole Shade Room ones. Like, those are on the YouTube, too. Like, with the music one that you're seeing. And, like, Kiki Palmer. A lot of those.
Oh, the Kiki Palmer
Usher
and all that stuff. Yeah.
A lot of that.
So that's kind of what's trending now. And so maybe... I don't know. Maybe I haven't done anything trending on that because it doesn't really interest me.
No.
But today's the oldies. Again, oldies. I still like oldies. Christmas songs. I don't know if you guys like Christmas songs, but usually that's what we do around this time. You usually
start with
I start with
countdown to Christmas.
Usually that's what we do. And what else?
We're still continuing the guessing game.
Yeah, we're gonna try to continue it. No, we didn't really have too many people play this last time, so it's like something else. You just try it out and see if people like it or whatever. But yeah, that's what it is, guys. And hopefully 2024 will bring good things, better things. I hate 2023. Gosh, yeah. I say that every fucking year,
man. Right? Gosh, yeah.
So do you guys do anything like that? Do any of you guys do like a list of New Year's resolutions?
I hate that. That's so like.
What's the other one? Do any of you guys do like the Secret Santa games? What else? Do you guys do like do any of you guys have the old school tradition where you do the ponche and the uvas and because we didn't grow up like that either.
Really.
Every now and then we go to like Christmas party and stuff. Like damn, that was how many years ago already?
Which one?
We went to that party at the restaurant. Imagine.
2000.
That was like 5 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
So, and that was the first time as an adult that I tried that ponche stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, but so that's pretty much it with that. Do like the accordion videos. Maybe not on your page too much though, because I don't think people like that too much on your channel. With that. Oh, you hate the ponche, the hot juice. I actually enjoyed it this last time that I tried it as an adult.
Wait, is that the one that has different?
It has like the guayabas. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like. I didn't like the texture, I guess, of that. But the hotness, no. The champurrado, that was alright.
No. He's saying
the pinche juice, no.
You didn't like it?
I want to say I tried a little bit. Did it have alcohol?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
They put like all kinds of alcohol in it. I don't know what kind of. I don't remember, but I like the sugar cane in it. I really enjoyed it this last time when it wasn't too hot. I had it like warm, but I didn't like the guayabas. I didn't care for the guayabas, but the sugar cane was good. And then the buñuelos, because that's the thing. Like again, and again. Now we're gonna talk about my mom, but because my mom got married so young, and she like she said, she was the worker of her family too, so she didn't have to do the kitchen stuff, the cooking, and so when she married my dad, she just kind of learned whatever food that they would cook, but they would cook more Tejano Southwestern food
seasoning.
So the whole like buñuelos and churros and stuff like that wasn't something that we really grew up eating. We do tamales, like my dad's side of the family, and menudo on New Year's. You have to have menudo on New Year's. You gonna do menudo this year?
Probably.
All right, we'll have menudo this
year. For Christmas.
For Christmas?
And Thanksgiving. Well, maybe Thanksgiving. I don't know about Christmas. What do we do, really?
We always do something different.
Yeah.
Oh, no, last year.
Birria? Is that, that's
we can do birria too, but no, last year for Christmas, we bought some tamales that normally are usually really good. They're usually normally really good. They were super pricey, and I didn't know that I should have asked, but the guy, we ordered rajas and chicken, and what was the other one? Pork, I think it was?
Yeah.
The rajas, I didn't know that he puts mushrooms in them.
Yeah.
And I'm allergic to mushrooms. So it was an interesting Christmas. I had a lot of Benadryl.
That's the one where it was all frozen,
and it was all fucking cold, too. Yeah. Because it was a mess. It was a fucking mess. It was like... Man,
that sucked.
That did suck.
Last year, we actually went on the bikes to go get the tamales. Remember?
Oh shit! Yeah. You're right. That was the first batch of tamales.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So that was it. Do you guys do the stockings, or what do you guys do for like Christmas and stuff? Do you guys put up a tree? When do you put up your tree? When do you put up your lights? If you put up lights, I like to do all that stuff. Now that's something that
elf on a shelf.
The elf on the shelf. We've never really done that. Oh, what happened to that elf we bought the other day?
I haven't seen it.
Fuck. I was looking for it because I wanted to do a skit with it. Hey.
He said she knocked it down.
Oh, okay. Do you know where it's at? Oh, okay. But yeah, so no wait, but the lights, that was something we did growing up all the time. My mom put up all her fucking little lights.
Yeah, we're kind of late on that right now. We haven't.
No, you don't put that up till after Thanksgiving.
Should have been putting it up.
Shut up.
I see all the decorations.
Oh, I take down my tree and oh wow! But when do you put up your lights and when do you put up your tree? The trees, man, they're getting more and more. What would I say? Like fashionable. Have you looked on those?
No, I haven't.
Oh my gosh! Like you don't do regular trees anymore. I guess now, like nobody does. Like the little stupid ornaments you make like as a kid and you put them on. No, now everyone's doing these fancy bows and all these like picks and I don't know if you guys.
That looks weird.
Is that girly?
Whole,
is that too girly for you guys? Okay. But yeah, you haven't looked on that?
No.
Oh man, I was looking at all that stuff the other day, and it's nice, man. You buy all these big ribbons and these. Now you buy these. You don't just do regular.
I feel like those
ornaments.
kind of like are just kind of just too much. I like the old traditional, just Christmas tree boring.
You want to do? Did any of you guys ever grow up watching the Brady Bunch? Now that's oldies too. I used to love the Brady Bunch reunion every Christmas. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Did any of you guys ever watch the Brady Bunch reunion? You know what I'm talking about? Yes. And the kids, they're doing the little popcorn nice. And Mike. What does he do? He gets like stuck in the bridge or something.
Weird like that. Right?
No,
something. Yeah.
Like something as construction site or something like that. But yeah, what else did I see that's really popular this year too? Is the arches. Like I don't know if any of you guys live in a house.
Those are nice to do props.
I kind of want to do an arch. I saw them do some really cool trees with some dowels. And just the like shiny shit, Emily, that you buy at Dollar Tree.
What else?
Do any of you guys decorate your cars? I used to on my grill on my car. Remember, I used to buy the little I used to buy like this cute little ornament things that they have like at Dollar Tree, and I'd put it on the grill of my car. I didn't do that. We didn't have a car last year.
Yeah, you didn't do that because we haven't even been doing it this year either.
Because I don't really have a grill. I'd have to put it like on the top somehow. I'd have to like zip tie. Yeah. Maybe I'll do some lights or something this year.
Something different.
That'd be cute. It would be cute. So what do you guys do? Come on, guys. Anybody out here? What do you guys do? When do you put up your tree? What kind of lights do you put up? Do you guys do stocking stuff?
Do you open your gifts on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning?
Yeah, that too. Do you guys do anything Christmas Day? Do you have any traditions? You have the Rudolph antlers and the nose. No, I never used to do that. What I like to do is I like to do like the little like tinsel. Mm-hmm. So I would put tinsel like around the roof racks like of my car, and then I'd buy like the cute. One year I did a little what was it? We did the truck. And then I did it for a whole year. So if you go to Dollar Tree, they always have the cute little they're like this big, and they're little plastic things with like shiny stuff. So when Christmas, it was like a tree or a candy cane or a wreath. And then in January, what did we do in January? We did like a snowflake or something. And then February we do like a heart. Yeah. And then March we do like a shamrock or like a little hat. And then
May eran Easter bunny.
April. Yeah. We did a cross too one year. Yeah. Did the cross. We did the Easter bunny. And then May I just did like summer stuff, like whatever little just like thing they had. No, I've never done the Rudolph though.
No.
My neighbor's probably jacket. That jacket. And I am kind of irresponsible with stuff like that because. Like, if it's things like that, then I don't really take care of it. If I lose it, I kind of lose it. And so then that's something like another commitment. Like, make sure to take it down.
Yeah, todo eso. No.
If it's replaceable, then I don't really pay much attention to it. But, yeah. Do you guys do the poinsettias? Do any of you guys do that? Like, do you guys spice up? I don't know if you're married, Fred, or not. Or I don't know who else is on here, but Fred, since you're commenting, I never asked you, Fred. Are you married? Do you have kids? And if you do you guys let your wives or your significant others? Do you let them just like take over? Because some people go all out.
Oh, they do.
Like I remember, like I don't have the space for it, but like my mom used to have a little village, and then my neighbor had a little village, and so they buy the little houses with the lights.
Your curtains open so you can show off to the neighbors.
And then. What's the other one? Like the centerpieces for the tables and like nice bathroom. Like I remember one year my mom had she had the stupid bathroom toilet cover stupid thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then she had like the matching stupid thing that goes under the and then the shower curtain. Yeah. But it's pretty cool, I guess.
I know.
I don't know. I guess I am getting old because now I really appreciate Christmas and the lights and hot cocoa.
Yeah, all that stuff. And I was like, viejitas.
Yeah, viejitas. But do you guys do the little, what do they call it, Emily? La rosca?
Oh, yeah.
You guys do the rosca? Remember we did it last
We
year or
didn't
something?
even know how to do it.
Yeah, we didn't know how to do it. It was kind of funny. I think you're supposed to cut a piece or something.
Something your mom wanted to do.
I don't know. That, what other thing is traditional for, mistletoe. Do any of you guys still use mistletoe? It's been a couple years since I see the light. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Oh, you ladies go ham for Christmas. You see the lights around there if you have them. Oh, yeah. If I have lights, if I have enough outlets. What Clark Griswold, you guys ever seen National Lampoon's Christmas? Oh my God. We just watched that one, a couple days ago?
Yeah.
I never paid attention, I guess. If you haven't seen National Lampoon's Christmas, Chevy Chase, I don't know what year that movie came out.
80s.
It's on, what do we watch it on, HBO? Or do we watch it on the Amazon? On one of those streams. We just watched it a couple nights ago, and man, okay. That part. There's a part in there, and I'm not going to ruin it, but it's funny. Super funny. But yeah, no, lights are fun. And again, that was something that we never really did it.
Yeah,
My mom would do it. She liked to get all crazy and all the different connectors and
It sucks when you have neighbors, no one likes to be festive. And,
here where we live, no one's really
just
festive. They're festive for Halloween. Makes you wonder, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But for Christmas, they don't really do much. But I was thinking about doing solar lights. I've been seeing the solar lights, but I didn't realize that. I was watching some videos on that too. YouTube will teach you everything you want to learn. If you type it in, YouTube will teach you. I didn't know that a lot of these trees, when people do them, how many lights I tell you was? It was 70 string lights that you need or something for a tree.
Oh gosh, there's so many.
It was a bunch. Livermore doesn't do Christmas. Not too much. They do the how many years has I gotta cut it. How many years has that stupid tree been there now?
Oh, that one I would say been there for the last 3 years.
Yeah, actually, Fred, if you look up Casa de Pombo, that's been around for almost 40 years. I don't know if they're going to do it this year, though.
They were already starting it.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, I saw the lights.
So look up Casa de Pombo, Deacon Dave's, and that's like a jewel. That's Livermore tradition for over 40 years. They do 200,000 lights or something. It's a little walkthrough. Every year it's a different theme. They have a little wishing well. It is cute. They do proposals there. There's a long line. It's nice. It's a cute little walkthrough, and it's free, and you get great pictures. So that's one that they do. They do the Christmas tree ceremony, but it's not
really the way it used to be, right?
No, it's just
because now it's just the music that plays,
and now they brought this weird tree. It's not even, I don't know.
It looks kind of like a space, like a rocket.
Well,
ship.
it's weird because it has different light effects, so it's kind of like a.
It's very seizure-y. I don't know. It's too much.
And they have it's like a little show that plays every 15 minutes?
Every 15 minutes, I would say.
I think it's 5 songs. Yeah. So if you go downtown to the downtown, they have a really cute picture frame though. The picture frame's really cute. So if you get a time to get a chance, I don't know where you live, Fred, but if you have a chance to come down and you got kids or whatever, it's really cute. You can take really nice pictures. Bring your tripod and yeah. We did that. We were doing some videos there last year, but it was super cold. Yeah. It does get pretty cold here. It was in the 40s or something last year. 30s. Remember? We were freezing.
It was. Yeah. Well, before that, when we were actually out there doing the videos.
It was cold. Really it was cold. It really was cold. But yeah, so that's that. And then
we'll probably read, Too Many Tamales. And
I don't know. We're going to do it again this year.
Not,
Wait, did we do it on your page or mine?
I don't know. I think mine.
I can't remember. I thought it was on mine. Was it on mine?
I think so.
Okay, well,
I guess.
Anyways, guys, what are you guys doing up so late, if you don't mind me asking? I slept in late.
Bueno.
And
thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for
participating
participating. Yeah, and having the conversation here. And again, no hard feelings on our part. And así es.
And happy Sunday.
And happy Sunday. So do something blessed, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm supposed to be sleeping. Yeah, no kidding. Sleep is good. Did you guys notice the time change?
Yeah.
Did you feel it? I didn't really feel the difference.
I didn't really feel the difference. I just feel like, it's just, I don't like it. Now I think, I don't really like that it's getting dark early.
Yeah, it's really dark.
Oh my gosh, it's 4:30. I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel sad.
Yeah, well, that's supposed to happen. It's kind of natural. But I swear, I thought we had already had the time change. I swear, I thought we had already had the time change, and we had it twice this year.
That's what I was thinking.
But I don't know. I don't really notice the difference. I think it's still dark when you get up early, right?
In the morning, it doesn't
make a difference.
The nights. It's just
the time change.
It used to be cool before now. It just doesn't seem the same.
I know. Well, guys, I guess we're gonna call it a night.
Yeah, it was morning.
Morning, I guess. Well, thank you guys so much. Have a blessed Sunday. I don't know. If you're driving, don't drink. If you're drinking, don't drive.
Yeah.
I'm off.
Get your sleep and
and if you guys want to check out the short for the guessing pumpkins, go ahead and do that. It's closed. I made sure it was closed.
How many pumpkins do you think?
Yeah. And
we'll reveal the answer on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and hopefully, you guys will have a good playlist for Thursday, whatever you guys are doing. You know, put the music on, have a dance party, and all that good stuff. We might go live that day. I don't know. What are we doing?
I don't know.
Just making food? We'll see what happens. Maybe some karaoke. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Guys,
have a good night.
Good morning. Perdón. Good morning.